In this unit, we're going to take a look at the databases A to Z list for ways to find subject-specific databases. As before, there's two ways to get to the databases A to Z list. One is to go under Research and go to Databases A to Z. The other is to simply go under OneSearch and click on Databases A to Z. Either will get you there. So what you see is MiraCosta College Library actually has 137 different databases. So there are quite a few. And as the lecture said, sometimes the best sort of advanced searching is to go directly to a subject database if it's related to your research topic. So rather than look through these A, B, C and read the descriptions, which you can do, we do have a subject list. If you go under all subjects and go all the way to the bottom, sometimes on your computer it may not show all of them, so you can use the scroll bar to go to them. We have these different subject areas. So let's suppose I wanted to look at controversial and social issues. I can click there and I find 8 databases related to controversial and social issues. In the yellow are some of the most popular, as well as probably the best, not just popular, but also the best for what you're searching if you're searching in controversial and social issues. But it's worth reading the description on any of them. For example, this is a 60 Minutes archive from the 60 Minutes show that covers a lot of controversial issues and people. So there may be something there. There's Pop Culture Universe, the New York Times, and some others, some streaming videos. So let's say we want to search this particular database, Opposing Viewpoints in Context. This is, again, one of the most popular and best databases if you're searching a social issue or controversial issues. It's called Opposing Viewpoints, which leads you to believe that you can find multiple points of view using this database. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So here is a subject-specific database, Opposing Viewpoints in Context. There's different ways to search it. You can always do a keyword search. One of my favorite ways is to look at the Browse Issues. And here you have a long list of issues related to various debates within the United States and the world. Let's say freedom of speech. If I click on freedom of speech, I get a summary, I get viewpoints, I get academic journals, primary sources, newspapers, magazines, reference sources, all in one database. But this is all focused on these sort of topics for debate, social and controversial issues. To find out more about the database, that tells us a little bit about the coverage of the database. We'll also want to look at the advanced searching, which tells us, based on what you've learned so far, that it does handle Boolean searching. You can do phrase searching, and there's other ways to narrow down if you're only looking for specific types of information. Okay. The other part you can use, if you go to More, you can click on Help. And here it talks about how to use your Google Drive with this database. This is what we're most interested in this unit is search tips. So this will let us know what types of advanced searching you can do. So you can search by topics, you can search, narrow everything down using some of their words, etc. So again, that's just a quick look at one of the subject-specific databases. I'm just going to go back and show you another one. Let's say we are looking at literature and literary criticism. Again, our sort of top 3 come up here. And they each have different ways of searching. If we look at Gale Literary Sources, it has just a one-box search, and it tells me I can put the name of an author, a novel, a poem, a short story in there. But again, it's similar. It's also Gale database. I want to look at some of the advanced searching it offers. So again, I see some Boolean searching here. I can also narrow it down by publication dates and other ways. In this week's assignment, you'll be actually looking for databases, subject-specific databases on your topic. You will not be allowed to use the full EBSCO search or the OneSearch. You'll be going to this list and choosing very specific databases. So we've looked a little bit at ways to narrow it down by subject. I'm going to go back to all, see all subjects. You can also narrow it down by type. So if I just want articles or ebooks or streaming media, one of my favorites is primary sources. Sometimes you'll be asked to use primary sources in a history class and other classes. That's a way to find them. There's also, if you want to look at reference or statistics, so different ways of looking at that. If you're interested in a particular vendor, Gale is one of our most popular, as well as EBSCO and a few others. You can browse in here to look at those and find out more. Again, you can find out more just by reading the brief introduction. If it says more, you can click on more and read more about it. Okay, so that's just a brief introduction to using the A to Z for all subjects. It's a great list, and again, you'll want to narrow it down to subject areas for your selected research topic. Okay, great. Let's try it.